What if I told you that educators don't use one of the more effective tools in their instructional toolbox? Today, we're going to talk about creating metacognitive learning outcomes. And I'm excited to share this with you because many people are becoming aware of metacognition. Unfortunately, many are only seeing it in its very narrow definition in terms of thinking about thinking. In academic settings, metacognition is the nexus between the content, students' processing of the content, and the outcomes that they produce. And metacognitive learning outcomes synthesizes all of these together in a way that enhances instruction and it elevates students' thinking and learning and performance. And so this short video will introduce you to the idea of creating metacognitive learning outcomes, and then it will share a story about how they can be used. So check it out. Dr. Helen had diligently worked to create what she believed were sound learning outcomes, but her motivation for creating her outcomes were to fulfill an institutional requirement. Once they were made, she put them in her syllabus and never referred to them again. But as her course unfolded, students often complained that her tests were confusing. Some students actually accused her of trying to trick them. Dr. Helen was appalled by the accusation. When the course ended, students laid into her in their course evaluations. Over the summer, Dr. Helen attended a workshop sponsored by her school's Center for Teaching and Learning that helped faculty reconstruct their learning outcomes and use them as teaching tools for professors and learning aids for students. For the first time, Dr. Helen realized that she had been underutilizing one of her greatest potential assets. Now, her students' negative course evaluations made sense to her. She knew what she needed to change, and here's a gist of what she did after the workshop. First, Dr. Helen reframed the problem. Her students weren't mad at her. They were frustrated because, despite their work efforts, they did not see a path to success in her course. Next, she used the metacognitive learning outcome rubric to upgrade her current learning outcomes to metacognitive learning outcomes. This process helped clarify and focus her instruction while providing students the ingredients they needed to manage their own learning and succeed. Then, she showed them how to use the Think Well, Learn Well diagram to differentiate their thinking skills. Next, she used the guiding engaging tactic to help students manage their work as they developed the course content into the course outcomes. Finally, after students had successfully converted course content into outcomes, she explained the relationships among the daily course content, the course outcomes, and her assessments. It was clear to her that for the first time, she and her students were on the same page. Dr. Helen laughs now because she and her students have a complementary relationship. They not only work hard, now they truly work smarter. Their diligence is rewarded, and Dr. Helen's course evaluations are envious. Dr. Helen, now a key leader of the Teaching and Learning Center, frequently shares her model for creating complementary learning environments with her colleagues.